So today is an absolutely gorgeous day. So I had to get out, make a video. Can't be very long because I gotta get home and help my wife. Poor girl's been sitting there for too long, and help her get adjusted, make her comfortable. It's important. But I wanted to get to you today because I wanted to be honest. Let's talk about honesty and honesty with yourself. So I know there are a few things just holding me back from my goal. Just a few things. It may only be one or two habits, but it's enough to hold you back. Like, I know I have too much caffeine. Caffeine is a great fat burner. It's a lot of things, but when you're my age, all it does is make you dizzy. Maybe kick in your adrenals a little too much, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta hit the post. But you can't let that type of thing. Too much coffee, too much caffeine, just in general. I like Coke Zero. I'm sorry, but I do. I love Coke Zero. And I know I gotta cut it out completely. I think seltzer waters were okay, but I might need to cut those out too. 1 cup of coffee max for caffeine, and not a 16 ounce with 138 plus grams of caffeine. It's a great fat burner, but I'm telling you right now, for me, I know it's holding me back. And then, for a while, alcohol. Like, I sell alcohol. I understand most people enjoy it, but I have to cut it out. Let's be honest. If I'm gonna get in the shape I want, I have to cut it out for a while. It's turns into a type of sugar in your liver, and does all kinds of other things to your metabolism. So if you're really trying to get in the shape that I am, alcohol has to be cut out. And I don't drink a lot, but there might be time and I'll have I'm pouring something really good, and I might have a thimble of it. A couple of thimbles, which is, that might be a half glass of wine. We get these little cups, they're about yay big. So they're not very big. And I never fill them or anything, but you giving samples, sometimes you get something good. But I have to kind of cut that out. Sleep has to be better, which means I have to figure something out. That's going to be really difficult because I help my wife out at night, and she tosses and turns. She might wake me up 3 or 4 times a night, but I got to find this way of getting her more comfortable. She's poor girl's just lost so much weight that she's just on bone all the time. So even though it's a 12-inch, microfiber mattress with other stuff on top of it, she's just, I never have an issue, but she does, and I gotta help her find a solution to that. So this is just me being honest with myself. What are the things holding me back? These things have to be adjusted, have to be, changed. I can't just continue down this road. We gotta change things. Itchy. Bugs are out. My hair's standing up. But these are all things that, like I said, have to be changed. Have to work on. But that I did want to do a video just about being honest with yourself. These things are all holding me back, and those are the ones I can think of offhand. Do a little too much snacking, not a lot. Honestly, I usually have like nuts, just because they're fairly healthy, especially almonds, cashews. Cashews are really good for just the oils in them are really good just for mental health, clarity, and stuff like that. So I'll have a handful of nuts. Maybe when sitting down, playing the game, doing something like that. Oblivion remake came out, remaster. It's really a remake. Fantastic. Expedition 33 came out. A couple of great games. Love to play these single player games, but I like multiplayer games too. Even though I'm old, I still hold my own. But so I'll have a little bit of, but I gotta cut that out. No more snacking. No more snacking. Just these little things. That's all that matters. If you're looking to get that extra, to go from 15% body fat down to 10, these little things are holding you back. It's not like I sit here and I drink gallon of wine or drink a bottle of wine every week. Literally little sips, that's it. But, or, have a little bit too much caffeine, a little too much diet soda. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reward myself. On a Friday, I'm going to have a diet soda. I'm going to have one or 2 glasses. That's it. Cut it out. Go right back to, seltzer water right after. Coffee, switch it over to the green tea. It's way lower. Turmeric and green tea. Tokyo and in Japan in general, they drink a lot of tea. They all live long. For a long time, they were, I think, the biggest blue zone there was. And all they do is drink turmeric ginger tea. I think it's turmeric ginger. I'd have to look it up again. But it's a great tea. So switch to coffee over to tea. Obviously, no creamer. No half and half and no heavy cream. Just too much saturated fat for me. So just these little adjustments are going to make a big deal. So sometimes if you want to get to where you want to go in life, doesn't matter what it is, you got to do these little micro adjustments, or sometimes they're major adjustments. Sometimes it might be a relationship that you just have to get away from. It's toxic in some way. It could be, a job that's just miserable and you got to get away from it. For you, Although I've come to find out that if you're not working for yourself, you're always going to be stressed. That's just how it is. Even when you're working for yourself, you're going to be stressed. It's just the way of life. Stressed out. Don't take it too personal. Don't take your job too personal. It's important, obviously. Making money is important, but your health is more important, and where you want to go is more important. What you want to do that's more important. So that's all this is talking about. Just to make those micro adjustments. Remember to keep on doing it. Don't stop. That's what this whole video, my whole videos are about. Everything's about not stopping. Keep going. Obviously, you can be in a rough spot and you can keep going. Just get it done. That's what I want to prove to everybody, that I can get in fantastic shape in every conceivable way. For a guy my age especially, in a really tough, difficult situation. So that's what this whole series is about. The whole video. It's almost just for my own peace of mind. So don't stop. Remember, I love you. Hang in there and just keep fighting. All right, have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. The next couple of days, make another video.